Another day, another episodes of Legends of Pegasus, or at least that's what I had hoped for a little bit earlier on today. Although this video won't be really a continuation of the Let's Play, it's just going to be a short little rant video where I just blabber on about this game and why you shouldn't get it just yet. If you're really interested into the Forex games, then I'd really recommend just wait. But I'll be just going in and showing you why I won't even be able to continue with the Let's Play, even if I'd wanted to. So anyway, a nice little feature that I just tell the developers, if any one of them is watching this, which would be surprised if actually some would be. I actually have had a couple of developers actually watch my videos, but it would be nice if there would be a load game or continue game, a little option over here, so you could just hop right into a campaign instead of just having to load through this way. You go through campaign and then you have to go to load. Interesting that they've chosen to go with you have to choose your actual episode for the loadings or the save games that you have done. So we've saved in episode 1 because that's the only thing that we've played, and then you have LP1 that you can choose there. If you go to episode 2, there's the save games that you saved in episode 2. That's interesting. So it's not like just all your save games all in one little thing like that. But what we'll do, head over into LP1, click on load. What's been happening for me for the last couple of times that I've been doing this is it actually took me to the skirmish mode when I clicked on load, which was rather amusing. But lots of people have been having problems with the loading screen. I did too. I did read a fantastic forum thread, and I seem to have followed it just then. It seemed to have just worked perfectly right then, and it loaded up really well for me. But lots of people have been having problems with that. So if you are, then try to copy what I did with the loading screen. I think it's pretty self-explanatory what I did, and I think I did that before, but it just didn't work for me before. It just took me to the skirmish screen. But anyway, this is probably the main reason why I won't be able to continue on with this. It says, search for enemy units waypoints. Now, I have no idea what to do. There was no detailed description of what to do, and I looked everywhere around here. There's absolutely no waypoints around here at all. You have these little wormholes, which make you travel to another galaxy. You have these planets and pretty much a couple of these asteroids over here. But no matter where you move, you can't seem to find any waypoints. I keep on clicking and turn, trying to find whatever. Fortunately, I headed over onto the Calypso Media forums, which are the publishers' forums, and boy oh boy, I am not the only one to have these bugs. This game is so extremely bugged. I was shocked that they would even release it. Calypso Media, if anyone has actually bought this game, Calypso Media has released a press conference or press release saying that they will be compensating people somehow. They haven't decided just yet, but they will be soon, just because of how bad it was. And believe me, I've been playing things like Stronghold 3, which at release was a shocking game. I gave it a pretty crappy, I don't know, pretty crappy Let's Play of it because it was that bad. I just didn't like it at all. And this is just 10 times worse. If any of you guys played Stronghold 3, this is just 10 times worse. The loading screens are bugged, the missions are bugged because it doesn't show us where the waypoints actually are. There's supposed to be a little waypoint that's telling us where to go. I checked everything. I thought maybe a waypoint was this. You had to tell you guys to move, like you had to create waypoints. No, there's actually a waypoint that's supposed to pop up here somewhere, and it hasn't popped up for me as it didn't for a plethora of other users. And that's one massive bug. I can't continue at all because it's still, if I told my guys to go into the correct area, then they would, but it's like a little minuscule dot that you need to go on, and that's the waypoint. And unfortunately, with space being this game, it's extremely large, and it's extremely hard to actually know where to go without a visual reference, without much of a visual reference anyway. So the dot's extremely small, so even if you're in the general vicinity, it's still not going to work. Meanwhile, a couple of other people have just been having black screens. I was really surprised with how well the first episode went in terms of just bugs. It wasn't bugged very much at all. The first couple of times I did the opening cutscene, I had a black screen for about a minute. Fortunately for me, it all went pretty smoothly, but it's pretty much all about luck with this game. So yeah, it's near Alpha 1, and on the outer side of it where the waypoint is, I was reading on some forums. There'll be a link in the description if anyone wants to check it out, with the official forums from Calypso. And yeah, they said that they'll be compensating people after their rocky, I think they said it was a rocky and tumultuous release, which is, I think they're underestimating how bad it really was. But let's head over back into the main menu. Head over into single player skirmish mode. Skirmish mode I was having a look at, which is also really bad. It doesn't explain to you anything. They probably want you to play the campaign first, which I guess makes sense, but this is still pretty bad. So we can choose, like, open this up and choose a AI, so it's going to be easier. I think we might even be able to play by ourselves. We're able to choose a galaxy size, so let's choose giant and choose like 6 arms and galaxy eccentricity. I guess galaxy might be really weird. Oh, okay, so that's the eccentricity. Alright, oh, we can choose what type of galaxy it is. That's pretty cool. Let's just go ahead and get the typical Spyro galaxy. Let's go ahead and start the game, whatever. And I'll show you how that works just for a little second or a bit, if it actually loads, because it seems like we have crashed. Oh, there we go. Alright, it's working. So another couple of things that have happened to me is that I told the game to start and all I had was the UI, the GUI I should say, and I was still on the menu screen when I loaded up, which is quite amusing that the game knew it had to do something, but it just didn't know what.
Yes, sir.
But if we head over into Galaxy, so this is the Galaxy. So we chose a huge Galaxy. So as you can see, this is extremely large. It's got quite a fair amount of, well, it's got a fair amount of arms on it, at least. I think we chose 6 or so. So that's that, and you've got lots of these names for each of the arms, which is also very nice, and I could imagine lots and lots of planets as well. So, and it's quite a high textured picture of a galaxy, but that's about it that I can say of good things about the game. So yeah, I really wouldn't recommend this game just yet if you're into 4X games. If you really want it, just hold off, see what will happen, because it'll either crash in price on Steam, or I couldn't imagine what they'd be doing right now. And the developers, I really feel bad for them, because they had to rush this game for whatever reason, and it really sucks. So yeah, this is a huge galaxy, and as you can see, these are 2 different solar systems, and that's the distance. So it's pretty much nothing, the distance between them, compared to how big the galaxy is. So that's just a quick preview of the skirmish mode, I guess you could say. Let's head over back. How do we head over? Alright, I think we have to double click on this. No? There we go. That works. So they give us 2 scouts, I think it was. Oh god. Too many pixels. We have
Omega 3.
We have a mining station, and if
affirmative, moving into orbit of planet Epsilon 502.
Yeah, we have 1 scout.
We're here, sir.
Where's the other scout?
We are ready for
Oh,
orders.
so they're
Yes,
both
sir.
on each other. Okay. No homo. So we can just tell them to move
Omega,
around, whatever.
1,
They can
2.
do whatever. And we already have colonized Epsilon, which is how the skirmish mode works. It's taking a while to load up.
We're now
There we
on
go.
our way, sir.
So if anyone's really interested in anything like of a typical 4X game, I'd really recommend Endless Space. It's really fun if you're interested into strategy type games that are turn-based. If you're more into real-time or fighting in real-time, then that's probably not the game for you, but I really did enjoy Endless Space. It's a heck of a lot of fun, and definitely check it out if you want to start getting into 4X games, because that was my first ever 4X game. And yeah, the first couple of turns in skirmish mode are just building stuff, and they're pretty boring. You don't really know what exactly to do. Very bad tutorials, and that's pretty much it with this video. I really can't explain how unfortunate it really is about this game. Like, I really don't know what to say. But guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll understand, and in the next few days, on Tuesday, 12 AM PST, I will be uploading a huge amount of Sleeping Dogs as well as Darksiders 2 at around 9 AM Tuesday PST. But guys, thanks for watching.